What's good, Triple R fam? It's your boy Swaggin Rex.
Yeet.
Yeet. And we're here doing our night one WrestleMania predictions. How we would build and book, how we think it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what? It could be one of the most stacked WrestleManias, in my opinion. Yeah, I think Triple H is going to use all of his stars, and let's see. This is my predictions of what I think night one is going to look like. Do you want me to go in order? Like, what do I think the opening's going to be or
Yeah,
anything?
yeah, dude.
Ah, okay. So night one, I think the opening is going to be. As it stands, because we don't know if Braun Breaker is coming back, I have Seth versus Logan opening the show.
Okay.
As Seth is going to fight someone from Division, and I just think it fits Logan more than Austin Theory, with what happened at the Chamber. And then everything else is, changeable and whatnot. Um, I think they deserve it. I have Maxine and Natalia Natty fighting.
Low key legend.
hmm I have them battling it out at WrestleMania. I think their rivalry is actually really good, with the Maxine getting knocked out and everything. And I like this new persona that Natty has. So I could see it. I could see it. And, Maxine's gotten really good in the ring lately. Um, an obvious one, again, could go night two, could go night one. I think Americano versus Americano. Mask versus mask.
Yeah, who do you think would win that?
Original. Unless they're gonna go with the new one and let Chad Gable
Uh,
like finally go back to his old persona and not this Americano thing. Because the whole Americano thing was for Penta, right? Was it for Penta?
yeah, it was for because
Yeah, and
Chad
then
lost to Penta.
yeah, and then it just, went out the door when he got injured. Um, Another one very obvious. Nia and Lash are the champions. The Bellas want the champions. We seen on SmackDown, Charlexa wants the champions. And then we seen on Monday, Bailey and Lyra are saying, they don't have a match for WrestleMania. And what does WWE do best? Throw them all together in a fatal four-way tag team match. I think it's just obvious. And I think the Bellas are finally gonna win gold.
Not Trelexa.
I would like Charlotte to win it, but I think the Bellas came back for that exact reason. I don't think they come back to just not win them.
Okay.
And where to do it than the grandest stage of them all. Um, I have Dom versus Finn Balor.
Just like
If
with.
you asked me, I have Finn winning. Now,
Okay.
is it gonna be for the Intercontinental? I don't know. Because now we have a new Intercontinental in Penta. Congratulations, Penta. Because Dom, you are cursed. I didn't like the guy when I saw him on Elimination Chamber. I was like, what the heck? All this build up for this guy I didn't even know. I'll be the first one to admit it. I didn't know who he was. Um, he's growing on me. He's like a
They
Santino.
they said that he should have shown up for Drew before his match.
Oh, you are cursed.
So Drew's like, get out of my way or else something's gonna happen. And then he does it to Drew.
What they did to Drew is crazy. I don't know. I like why give it to Drew if the plan was to give it back to Cody? I don't know. Um, so yeah, I have Dom versus Finn. If one of them get the Intercontinental before that, um, I don't know. I think the Judgment Day by WrestleMania will be no more. I think the only people that are gonna be together still is Liv and Dom. We don't know where Roxanne is because she's injured. We don't know what she. I think Raquel and Liv are eventually gonna fight. Finn and Dom,
Clash
obviously.
at Italy.
So you think Raquel's gonna beat Liv in her own home turf?
No.
I don't know. That's what you're telling me. That's what you're telling me. And talking about Liv, I have Liv versus Stephanie. You
Uh,
could, you could throw Raquel in there, but if Raquel gets thrown in there, I think Raquel should win it because Raquel is overdue a champion. She has been one of the best females on the roster and consistent. I think it's overdue for her. But between these two, see, like the obvious choice is to go Stephanie. Because how does Liv beat Stephanie?
just like that. Hard work.
Listen, Stephanie is one of the best in the game right now.
Liv Morgan's the best in the game.
I don't know about that. I think Rhea Ripley is, but that's not the point.
Incorrect.
Um, but I think for story purposes, I think Liv Morgan is gonna take it. However way Dom helps.
Stephanie was not supposed to beat Naomi at WrestlePalooza, so just picture that.
I don't know. I think Stephanie was supposed to be champion. Either Stephanie was gonna be the WWE champion. Stephanie was gonna become champion.
She wasn't gonna beat Naomi.
Um, and then I have my main event, which the main event can be a million ways you can do it. As of right now, I have Randy Orton, obviously. I have Cody Rhodes, obviously. I think Drew has to get back in the mix. Jacob Fatu has been in the mix. And I don't understand unless they add him to Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn has been in the mix of, the backstage segments with Cody Rhodes and everything, with the whole Drew McIntyre thing. So I think the five of them, weird main event, but it could work. I think the five of them are gonna go a fatal five-way for the WWE champion in the main event of night one.
And Sami Zayn wins.
I wouldn't mind it.
Or does Orton
I'm
get this
I'm
too?
either with Orton or Sammy. If I don't want Drew dropped the title, so I don't care for Drew to win it back. If Drew was champion, I wouldn't mind him keeping it. Jacob, I don't want as champion. Cody, I definitely don't want as champion. I think WWE needs to have Cody away
Lose clean. Cody needs to
lose
lose clean.
clean, number one. Okay. If it's gonna be Cody versus Randy straight up, he needs to lose clean. Regardless, Cody needs to lose clean. And then they need to keep Cody away from the title for a
Give
little
him
bit.
the US title.
No, I think I'm not, I'm not afraid to admit it. He is one of the top players, but he needs to stay away from the major champions right now.
Yeah, but if you give him the US, you get him the US Open Challenge so he can have
Y-
amazing matches like Carmelo is.
No, because I think, like, I understand what you're saying, but Melo is doing it great. Ilya is gonna do it.
He's kind of like he's not Lesnar, but I'll say he's like close like that.
Star power, yeah. Like
Like
I
Lesnar does not need a title. He's Brock Lesnar.
no.
What
Like,
Paul Heyman said is correct. The streak ended. Brock Lesnar is now the streak.
yes, he's the second main event. I like Cody and Sammy can feud without the title. You know, Cody and Fatu can feud without the title. There's so many people Cody can feud with that is going to be meaningful that doesn't need to be with the title. But yeah, those are my predictions. Um, those are my predictions for night one. I have a list for night two, but that will be next week.
Gamers, listen up. Long sessions draining you? Rogue Energy's got your back. Sugar free, made in the USA, packed with caffeine and L-theanine for laser focus. No crash. From clutch moments to all nighters, Rogue powers you through. Feel your win? Grab your Rogue Energy now. Triple R for 10% off your entire order.
Code's been on the screen the whole time.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Looking for a spotless clean you can trust? CNF Cleaning Services Limited has you covered. Their expert team delivers top-notch residential and commercial cleaning with eco-friendly products and unbeatable attention to detail. From homes to offices, they make every space shine. Contact CNF Cleaning Services today for a sparkling clean that feels like home. CNF Cleaning Services, where cleanliness meets perfection.
Yeet.
Yeet.
That's some good
There's a,
sponsors.
there's a link to their website in the bio.
Yeet.
Yeet.
And my predictions, I have the opening. I think it should be Randy versus Drew
You think the opening?
of WrestleMania should be Randy versus Drew.
Yeah, but we already know Randy's main eventing.
No,
They confirmed it.
Randy's the main event.
Randy is the main event.
Oh, then Liv and Stephanie are opening,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
and
they.
Liv is winning.
No shocker.
I have the MFTs and Wyatt's finally put in their rivalry to the end. Winner take all, lanterns, tag titles. And I feel like that's when we should announce a new Wyatt member.
You think Braun Strowman comes back?
Who knows?
If Braun Strowman comes back, it's a game changer.
Yeah, because then Talatanga will get tossed.
Who do you have winning?
uh, I have a feeling. See, I want the Lantern to go home, but the tag titles need to stay on MFT.
You're the one that did the stipulation.
Yeah, I know. Uh, I say MFTs win, but then like Wyatt's because it looks like you're gonna have like a solo kind of lantern, like a solo face lantern. And so I think somehow the lantern gets back to the Wyatts.
Hmm.
I do have Seth and Braun Breaker.
So you think Braun's coming back?
Yeah, I do believe Braun is coming back. I do have Nia and Lash versus Charlexa and the Bella Twins for the women's tag team champions.
Mm.
I also have Asuka and Kyrie.
Well, who's winning the women's tag team? You're getting ahead of yourself.
I I think the Bella Twins are gonna win, and I think Alexa is gonna turn on Charlotte.
So you think Alexa's going to be the heel?
Yeah, you need because Alexa, when she's a heel, she's a top star, and I feel like ever since she started doing like become a face, she kind of lost her star power. She's too friendly.
Mm.
Again, I have Asuka and Kyrie because Kyrie needs to fight Asuka. I feel like the Kabuki Warriors need a split, and all the torment of Kyrie needs to get top back, the hit back. Like she needs a hit back.
Mm-hmm. So you think they finally fight at WrestleMania?
Yes, and I have
I'm assuming you go with Kyrie.
yeah, I go Kyrie. I have Lesnar in LA.
Ooh.
I think it's too early for Oba and Lesnar. Only because Lesnar, what they said, Lesnar is the new streak. The streak does not happen like his winning streak wise. He needs to beat LA Knight and maybe WrestleMania at Saudi. We have Oba and Lesnar then. Build up Oba for a year and then have him face Lesnar. And then I also have Cody and Sammy.
Okay.
Sammy turning heel.
So with our newfound information, do you think Cody's dropping it before Mania?
Yes, I think Drew gets a title shot. Like I was hoping on Friday, Sammy screwed Cody. I think Drew gets a title shot, complains that Nick Aldis gets a title shot, and Sammy screws Cody.
Okay.
I think they did this as a test to see if people actually wanted Cody versus Randy. You right now the most disliked video is Cody.
I was gonna say, did you see that?
Yeah,
Over
so
100,000 dislikes.
so I think Sammy turning heel and also screwing Cody, he will get a lot of cheers, even though he'll be a heel.
You know, a lot of people want Cody to go heel, though.
What is gonna be Homelander?
That's what they're saying.
And then the main event is Randy and Drew. I would have had Liv and Stephanie main event, but
Turn it back to 2020.
I think they'll do a banger of a match,
I think so too.
and Randy gets his 15,
Number 15.
and then he needs to drop it another 3 times and get it back.
I know you want Randy to become 18. That's your prediction for night one?
That's the prediction for night one.
Okay. I see the similarities. I see the, differences. But I think we're all playing. This is our predictions of what we have right now.
Yeah.
Because if Braun Breaker, our biggest thing, if Braun Breaker was active right now and not injured, I would 100% think it's Seth versus Braun. But as of what I see right now, it only makes sense to be Seth versus Logan, unless they're gonna add someone new. Maybe Seth versus Brock.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that, but
Because on Monday it looks like
yeah, but then you're leaving out LA. What does LA Knight do?
no idea.
And there should not, for Lesnar in LA, there should not be a chance. You had John Cena
Mm-hmm.
get squashed,
Mm-hmm.
and I would not have LA Knight have even a chance to win.
Yeah, I think Brock Lesnar should squash LA Knight.
Yeah,
I think it's not even a question.
I think, like I said, Lesnar squashes people throughout the year. Oba squashes people throughout the year. WrestleMania 43, you have Lesnar and Oba.
Yeah, but is Lesnar going to WrestleMania 43? Because I've heard early rumors that SummerSlam is his last stop.
Then have Oba and Lesnar there.
Because isn't in his hometown?
Yes, it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Or have Gunther or Lesnar there.
No. Gunther, I understand, beating up the little people.
I already said it in previous episodes. Lesnar does not lose his retirement match.
I don't think he should either, unless it's Oba. Because Oba is the new monster. He's built like a monster.
He's tossing people like pegs at potatoes.
That's what I'm saying. I think they have a nice, brutal match. I think that should be Brock Lesnar's retirement match. Anybody else, I think Brock beats. But in all honesty, I don't even think Brock should hang up the boots at SummerSlam.
As much as people don't like him, I think he could still go.
He could still go, and as much as people don't like to hear it, next to Roman Reigns, he's the biggest draw.
Yeah,
I don't think it's even close.
Yeah, because the Survivor Series was not even sold out until they announced Roman and Lesnar. And then overnight, it was. Whew,
That's, like I said, crazy.
same thing as the Rumble.
Which I don't think I understand ticket wise, but they should have never announced that Roman and Brock were in the Rumble. They would have been. We all knew they were in the Rumble, but they
Yeah,
didn't
because
need to be
it's
announced.
Saudi,
Yeah, they didn't need to be announced.
which is why I also believe Roman is gonna face Rock next year.
Rock or The Rock?
The Rock.
Ooh, early predictions here. Early prediction.
Saudi money makes people talk, make people
Facts.
move,
Facts.
and I
It'd
think
make me move too.
The Rock is like, yeah, screw that movie. I have Saudi.
I don't even think anybody can pay more in the movie industry than Saudi. That guy loves WWE. Kudos to him.
All right, this has been the end of WrestleMania, building our own WrestleMania Night 1. We'll see you all next week for building our own Night 2. Let us know how you guys like our prediction so far, and follow us everywhere. I'm gonna do it for day. 4 letters, 1 word.
Yeet.
Deuces, muses.